Today on Let's Talk About It, we have a very special Christmas episode for you. As I think about Christmas past, it truly brings a smile to my face. I love everything about Christmas, and I have to believe that's because I have so many great memories of this holiday as a kid. I remember that the night before, my brother and I would try to stay up late, sitting either in my bed or his, playing games. And then the morning would come so quickly, and we were both so excited to get around that tree and open those presents. Dad would always have that camcorder out recording all the excitement. But not all the gifts would get big excitement, but I remember being most excited to see what my dad would get us. You see, my mom did almost all the Christmas shopping, except for this one special gift that my dad would pick out. And this gift was always a favorite, and to this day, I still remember some of those gifts. We would then get ready for the day, and I would love putting on a brand new outfit, something that I actually still do to this day. We would visit family and have the most amazing meals cooked by my gram. She always had these noodles that were cooked in this special gravy that have always been a favorite. But sadly, no one makes them for me anymore. Come on. Christmas was and has always been such a special time with such special memories. My hope is that I am now passing this down to my kids and that they would feel the excitement I did when I was their age. Can the day and the weeks prior to the holiday be crazy? Sure. Do we tend to overspend? Probably. Has this day become commercialized? Yes. But I hope that throughout it all, we can remember why we celebrate this day, Jesus, and then create special memories that one day our kids will reminisce about. So take a deep breath this season and take it all in and everything that it brings with it. Smile, laugh, create those memories. We only get this life once, so let's live each moment and this holiday season to the fullest. Let's not be anxious or stressed over these next months. God's word tells us, therefore, do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. And we are just three ladies, all with big opinions, always backed by a biblical standpoint. So let's talk about it.
This segment is brought to you by Harry's Construction, whose motto is, if you can dream it, we can create it. They are the kitchen and bath design experts, so call Harry's Construction for all your remodeling needs.
Welcome back to Let's Talk About It, and we have a special episode for Christmas where we have some great guests joining us throughout the special Christmas episode. What was Christmas like when you were younger?
Christmas was magical. We had a very large family, extended family. There was just my brother and I, but we had a large family and we had so many get-togethers, and that was really what Christmas was all about. It was just a time of year. Well, we got together all the time, but at Christmas time it was even more special.
Well, there's quite a few things. There was one going out and getting a tree and bringing the tree home and then putting tassels on it and lights and all that good stuff. And then we would go out and buy mixed nuts and put it around there. And let's see, what else was, well, okay, and then you asked me why I didn't have it, because I think Christmas gone too commercial.
Oh, yeah. It has.
It's not like it used to be, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And people should be in church on Christmas morning and then have dinner in the afternoon.
Hey, I like it.
And
it's
then,
a good plan.
But it's not like that anymore.
No, it's not.
Do you think it's not as special because it's become so commercial. Is that what
It
you
comes. It becomes. In my book, it becomes a routine. People they use it as a routine. This Christmas is here. Let's go spend money on the kids. That's their way of basically showing their appreciation or their love for their children. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that one way or the other.
Time is important, huh?
Other than that, there's not much going on in my life. It's I know I personally got fun out of the whole picture of Christmas because I was living in Vermont. We had sled rides we'd go on, and we'd have syrup gathering out there and getting the syrup. It takes.
Trees. Would you tap the trees?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
that'd be
That's
fun.
really
That would be
awesome.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We tapped our own trees, and sometimes they leave the taps in there because the guy would tap it, and they would harvest it. There's a big market up there for maple syrup.
Oh, I never thought about that. That's cool.
Well, growing up on a farm, you had farm work. I was 8 years old when we moved to the farm. I was getting up at 4:30 in the morning, going out and help milk cows. And this was
I'm so sorry.
twice a day. So your days were sort of limited in what you could do because you had to be home at 5 o'clock or at 4:30, 5 o'clock to milk cows again. So Christmas days, or even any holiday, you always had to be home. Because unless you could afford to pay somebody to, do the work for you.
So you worked even on the holidays. You went out and
Oh yeah, absolutely. There was, holiday was a holiday. It was not that we did anything other than the milking those days, because in the wintertime you don't do a whole lot of, you have no field work or anything like that.
Right, but you still had to keep
But
up.
Christmas and our Christmases were pretty much just our family. Because, well, like I said, because you couldn't go anywhere for any length of time, so you had to be home. And a lot of kids don't understand that nowadays. That it's
Travel's so much easier, yeah.
right.
Than it was.
Even well, I know this is a Christmas show, but anything for our church picnics, our family reunions. You always had to go home and work after spending a day with your family or relatives.
So it was always just part of
Right.
everything.
So the holidays. Not that I regret that, but it was just different than what it is today.
Right,
So,
and that's how it changed for you.
right.
So
right.
you would get up and do that instead of running down the steps, like most
Absolutely.
kids, and open up all your gifts. You-
Absolutely. No, that was always after the work in the barn. with
You're
the-
putting your boots on and your
Yeah,
coat.
you're
going
right.
out.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
That'd be hard for a kid.
so
Oh,
hard.
sorry, you can't have them yet.
Oh, you'd be milking
Yeah.
cows
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
most coach.
We always had lots of presents and beautiful Christmas trees. My mother would decorate the tree, and the last thing she would do would put the angel hair on it. And that was so beautiful, and I really enjoyed seeing that.
Someone had mentioned that they went out to get the Christmas tree, cut it down, and I started thinking maybe they didn't sell. Did you guys cut your, did you have a
Yes.
real tree?
Yes,
So
it's
probably-
always the real tree.
Yeah, so probably back then it was a lot of real trees and not
Yeah.
so much the
Yeah.
artificial trees,
Yeah.
which probably were just beautiful.
Yeah, it was. And
Yeah.
a train set. We always had a train set. My dad always put the train set up for the boys, so it was really nice.
Oh, I love that. And can you remember, what were some of the gifts that you received when you were a child? What were the toys?
Well, when I was young, you didn't have a lot of gifts.
Okay.
But I do remember the one year I got a Winky Dink set.
What's
which
Winky Dink?
none of you would know. You put a screen on your TV and then it turned things in where you could do things that nobody else could if they didn't have this Winky Dink screen. And it was so exciting.
I want one. I think that sounds fun. Never heard of it.
Yeah, and I got dolls, which I wasn't crazy about at the time. And there's a story if you would like me to tell you what I did.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
My mother worked very hard at a factory, and then all night she spent making the steamer trunk. There was a 3-set piece of luggage, and she made doll clothes. Well, I traded my doll clothes for my friend's brother's catcher's mitt. It didn't last. I mean, it was like we had to give it all back, and my friend and I both got in a little bit of trouble.
Just wanted
So
to play
you didn't
baseball.
want the dresses. You wanted
Not
to play
then. You know, I got into dolls later, and I had the Betsy Wetsy and the Tony doll and oh golly, some of the ones that I had. But it was more for my mom than me, I think, because she loved dolls.
I love that. I wanted the baseball mix.
Well, we always went to church on Christmas, and when we came home that year, out in our big bay window was a little black and white cat. It was so tiny, but my dad didn't like cats. But needless to say, he left us have this cat. And his name was Thomas, and he was just so cute. And he would wait for my dad. My dad worked on the railroad, and he was second shift, so he would always have to let the cat in down by the coal bin. So I really...
Let you have a cute
Yes,
cat.
yes,
Oh,
yeah.
Magical Christmas.
That was probably
It was
very
15 years that we had him.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was really a nice present.
Yeah. 15 years. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
My dad gave me a Daisy BB gun. And then after that, he gave me, the next Christmas, he gave me a actual 22.
Wow.
Single shot 22.
Oh, I love it. Back in the day, they were a little bit more willing to.
Well,
Is that because you were hunting a lot in Vermont? Do you hunt?
oh, they'd have lots of hunting up that way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of good fishing, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
You could live on the land.
Well, when I turned 10 years old, I got a BB gun as well. And when I turned 12 years old, I got a shotgun because I was allowed.
So that must be the norm.
I was allowed to hunt. You know, I had 2 older brothers and a younger sister and a younger brother. And my dad and my older brothers hunted, and I thought, man, when I get to be 12 years old, I need to be out there hunting too. I killed I shouldn't. I shot a deer when I was 16 years old, the first deer I ever killed, so, which was a lot of fun.
Which was a lot of fun.
It was, it was. Hunting is, well, at that time, we had 100 and some acres that we could use to hunt on, so, which everything is posted now, and you can't do any hunting anywhere unless you pay somebody.
Yeah.
So.
But back then, it was probably a very important part of life, actually.
Oh,
for
it
you
was,
and
it
me.
was.
Yeah.
So,
How have you felt as Christmas has changed through the years? Like, do you still have favorite memories that you maybe instilled in your family?
well, like I said, I had 2 older brothers, and anybody that had older or younger siblings, you got a lot of hand-me-downs. So, and 2 older brothers, you got some hand-me-downs. And we were, the other gentleman was talking about, in the wintertime, my dad and my mom and the family would take a tractor, especially when you had to have snow. But you could take the tractor, and we had tubing that we did down over the hills, and my dad would hook us the tractor up to the tubes and tow us back up to the hill to go back down over again. That wasn't a Christmas thing. That was something
It
you
was
did
snow.
more often. Yeah. So,
I think that sounds
So-
fun. We need to do it now.
Yeah.
yeah.
awesome.
So it was, and I don't regret. Nowadays I know it's different. But I did, years back, my wife and I, we just started giving family money because this thing of returning stuff is ridiculous. So I don't want any more of that. But what I was going to say, I know you would ask about the favorite gift that probably my favorite was Sharon and I got married on the 21st of December of 1963. And Christmas was less than a week away, and that's probably the best Christmas gift that I ever got.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna make me cry, Harold.
I know. We love Sharon. We miss her very much.
So that's how Christmases were. And I still celebrate today with family, but it's just different.
Yeah,
It's a little different. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Impact Productions, a multi-layer technology company providing on-site, online, and in-studio video services. Contact Impact Productions to capture your story.
Since 1929, my family has helped keep your family at home.
Ask for Dick's Home Care.
I don't allow my disability to stop me from living the life I choose. Dick's Home Care has provided me with everything I need to be mobile.
Don't let mobility challenges hold you back. Call today to learn how Dick's Home Care can empower you to live life on your own terms. Call the leader in home health care equipment, Dick's Home Care.
Sitting around the table with your family, what did dinners look like for you during?
Oh, my mom did so much, always, every year, and I always had my grandmother and my grandfather, which I miss so much.
Aww.
And they always came to eat at our home every holiday, and that was the most memorable time with my grandmother and grandfather. Lots of food, lots of food. My mother made everything homemade, the pies, the cookies, the cakes, everything. She did all the trimmings. And my dad had a special friend, Bob Samuel, that he would always invite too. So everybody was welcome.
Aww.
And that was a special time.
Is there a certain food that you love to have at the Christmas season?
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake.
Kidding.
Fruitcake. Really? I always hear that's horrible.
I know. You like fruitcake?
Yeah.
Wow, he's the only person I've ever met that likes.
I think you might be the only person I've ever heard say that.
That's
You
great.
never had fruitcake?
I don't even know if I've ever had
I don't
it.
like it.
I don't think I've ever tried it.
I've always
Well,
heard
How about
bad
those
things
little
about it.
nut rolls? Did you grow up with those nut rolls? They're like a long loaf of.
Oh, you mean like they got a caramel and then they have salt on the outside of them?
They're like kind of sweet and chewy and.
Yeah, like they're called payday.
Yeah, kind of like
kinda
that.
like that.
Yeah.
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 I think it's like a Christmas.
That's funny about the fruitcake, though.
Fruitcake.
I've always just heard people don't like it, so I don't even think I've ever tried it.
Yeah.
I might have to try it.
No.
Well,
Maybe. See?
it's ridiculous, the price of it, though.
Yeah, everything definitely is more expensive and commercialized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, we are so glad you could join and share a little bit about what Christmas was like for you. Thank you so much for coming
Oh,
in.
you're more than welcome. You're more than
you so
welcome. Try some fruitcake.
I will. Can you tell us a favorite memory that you have from then?
Well, I have some memories. Some are good, some are not so. I mean, they're funny now. My brother was probably 11, and he was playing minor, and he took a candle out of the one of the Christmas candles, and he was playing minor, and he kind of set his mattress on fire, and we had to have the fire department in.
Oh my goodness. I'm sure your mom was just thrilled.
Oh, yes.
Thrilled.
Yeah.
Holidays with all the busyness, and now my son's
Yeah, my son set his mattress on fire.
I love it. See, these are the things I love, though.
Right.
To hear, like, what Christmas was like for you guys.
Well, when you first asked, like I said, I thought I should probably say no because it was mundane, you know. But the more I thought about it, I thought, you know what?
What you think is mundane is nostalgic to us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful, and I
Yeah.
think it's fun.
I do too.
So, like, what was a Christmas meal?
When I was younger, we all went to my grandma's house, and it was the traditional, which we still carry on today. I don't tell me about those turdunkins or one of the. we eat the traditional, but we were at my grandma's, and the adults were in one table, and we were at the kids' table, And I don't even remember when we graduated from the kids' table to the adults, but I think I remember liking the kids' table better because they were a lot more fun than the adults were.
Yeah.
But we had the traditional, turkey stuffing, sweet potatoes. And Grandma always made tons of pies and cakes and all that kind of stuff.
How do you think Christmas has changed, for the good or the bad, throughout the years?
Oh, I don't think it's more traditional anymore. I think it's so commercialized.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing now, that we got to get back to Christ. We got to get back to bring the Lord Jesus into the Christmas again, and not all the commercial stuff. Yeah, that's a big thing.
Yeah, it looks totally different. As all of you, all the people on here are talking about the food. One thing I was thinking is, yeah, it was all homemade. And the hours that it would have taken to prepare all that with such love.
Yeah.
But man, did it taste good, I bet.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. And she would make homemade gobs, and she would put them in the freezer. And June and I have a twin sister. We would take them out, sneak them upstairs.
I would do the same thing.
They were so good frozen. And
I don't think I've ever had one frozen.
I have one friend whose grandma did the same thing. So she would prepare ahead of time.
Yes.
Because that's so much work for one person.
we had
You're
7.
saying.
7 in our family.
Oh, you had
So,
7. Wow. Yeah. So it was a big family.
Yeah.
cooking a big meal.
Oh yeah, the big long tables and the
Did
grandparents
she
there.
teach you to do, do you have anything that you took from her, traditionally?
Oh yes, I have her pie recipes. I have her pie crust recipes. Yeah, and I have some of her mixing cups, mixing bowls. Yeah.
Such love in all of that.
Yeah.
Such love. I love that kind of thing. What was your favorite Christmas carol? Do you have a favorite Christmas carol?
Probably one of the ones that I liked the best, and it wasn't from when I was young, is Mary Did You Know?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I love that one too. Yeah. Well, I have loved hearing from you. You made me laugh, and I love that because Christmas should be fun.
Yeah.
And I'm
And
so
it was
glad
fun.
that it gave you the opportunity to remember some
Yeah,
things that had
sure
happened
did.
back then. So thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Oh, Silent Night. That was always my favorite. And that was always the last song that they would sing at church. And we'd be holding our candles up and singing that. And I could always remember my dad having tears in his eyes. Yeah, my mom.
When you guys are telling the stories, it's just it takes me there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so special, and I'm just really glad that you guys got to share what Christmas is like.
Thank
'Cause it
you.
is so different. So thank you so much for sharing.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
So when we come back, we will have our verse for the day.
Made by Vogel is a father and son business that produces high-quality handmade wooden products such as cutting boards, bowls, bottle stoppers, and more. Products for sale can be found on their Etsy site or in downtown Altoona at the Clay Cup. You can't go wrong buying from Made by Vogel.
Next time on Let's Talk About It, we will be discussing our plans for the new year, and our guest for the day will be Joanna Wyrick.
But I grew up Mennonite, and what a lot of people don't know about, Mennonite communities is, a lot of things that they look great from the outside, but when Mennonite and Amish hide a lot of things under the surface. So I'm here just to represent what God's doing in my life.
All that and more on Let's Talk About It.
Dick's full line of mobility products, including manual wheelchairs, custom manual, power wheelchairs, and scooters for both adults and children.
Call the leader in home medical equipment, Dick's Home Care.
Today I want to share a few verses that tell about a time very long ago, but truly is the reason we celebrate Christmas to this day. They're found in Luke 2, 1-20. In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world, and everyone went to their own town to register. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no guest room available for them. And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. And this will be a sign to you. You will find a baby that's wrapped in cloth and lying in a manger." Suddenly, a great company of the heavenly host appeared with the angel, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those on whom his favor rests." When the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let's go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has told us about." So they hurried off and found Mary and Joseph and the baby, who was lying in the manger. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told about this child, and all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them. But Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart. The shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things they had heard and seen, which were just as they had been told. Truly, this is the greatest story ever told. So always remember why we celebrate this day. And from all of us,
Merry Christmas!
From Let's Talk About It.
Champion Roofing, we're the solution. You can count on the roofing pros. Our roots run deep and our integrity shows. Proud to serve you, we love what we do. With Champion's unbeatable warranties too. Champion Roofing, the champs. Champion Roofing, we're the solution.
Next time on Man Up, we're going to have Chris Cook.
And just kind of really grew it from there. And then I'd say 5 to 6 years ago, we just exploded. Got into the downtown market, and our first purchase downtown was the Triangle building. And then we just kind of kept acquiring buildings in that area, growing them, restoring them. So in the meantime of all of that, we bought several businesses as well. We bought La Joe's Italian Market, and we bought Always a Party.
All that and more next time on Man Up.